Thank you for clicking on this RBI baseball video. I'm Coach Connor. Really quick before we get into it, if you don't mind doing me a favor, going down below, hitting subscribe, hitting that thumb up, and the notification bell so that way you guys can get notified anytime I post a new video. Right now, we got a lot of stuff going on. Got 2 different podcasts, one with 2 of my college buddies, one with myself talking about hitting. We're doing a couple of different classes. I have merch that I sell. This is some of the merch. You can find it down below right here at the merch website. Looking pretty good. Here's some of the guys from the infield class. I use Blast Motion. I'm Rapsodo certified and Driveline certified. Thank you guys.
Now go hit some tanks!
And again to our stance. And to start with this drill, the further and the more comfortable we get with this drill, the more comfortable we get with it, the more we'll do more of like extreme pitch locations. But to start, we're going to go right down the middle, okay? I'm going to put this right on the tee. What do you think this PVC represents? Yes, sir. Okay, this is the pitch plane. Now, a lot of the time when we're just hitting off of the tee, it can get really easy to just swing at a certain spot rather than remembering we're trying to get on plane. If I can get on plane with this, I can get my bat here and keep it on this plane as long as possible. Anytime that ball is over this plane, I'm going to hit it. Does that make sense? If I'm late, if this is perfect timing and I'm a little bit late, I can still hit it. Okay, if I'm early, this is perfect timing and I'm early, I can still hit it. Gives me that margin of error that we've talked about, okay? Have you seen the home run that Aaron Judge hit off of Lance Lynn at the Field of Dreams game? So I have it on my TikTok. I can show it to you here in a second. He does a great job of being able to stay on plane with a pitch. He got beat by that fastball. It was by him. But because he gets on plane versus swinging to a spot, we're able to still catch that ball with acceleration in our bat. Okay? So I'm going to set this here. We're going to go through, and you're going to go through the swing in slow motion. We're going to be in our stance, and I'll walk you through it. We're going to start in our stance. I'm going to say stride. We're going to take a stride, pause. From there, you know the knee turns that we do? We're going to do a knee turn. As far as we can, pause. We're going to pick up and turn this rear foot, pause. Then from here, we're going to go slow motion, as slow as we can, with our bat going to the plane of the pitch, staying on the plane of the pitch, and then we're going to see how far we can go before our hands have to roll over. We're going to go as far as we can, and then we're going to come backwards doing the same exact thing that we just did forwards. My shoulders were one of the last things to open, so they're going to be one of the first things to close. Then from here is going to be my leg, then my knee, and then into my stance. Does that make sense? Anything that we do forwards, we're going to do backwards as well. Would like for this to work. That'd be cool. All right, so hop into your stance. Okay, and remember, this is all slow motion. Go ahead and take a stride. Front knee is going to open up as far as you can. Let me know when you're there. Pick up and turn your back knee. We're going to pick it up and turn it. Great job. Turn it just a little bit more. There we go. From there, we're going to slowly start to have the hips open up and nothing else if possible. Let me know when we're there. From there, we're going to have the shoulders start to slowly turn around the spine and the hands start to work towards the plane. And baby, once we make contact, go ahead and start extending, and we're going to work right on top of this PVC, okay? Great job. You're going to go as far as you can. And once we start coming off, we're going to keep rotating. We're going to rotate around this spine, and we're going to rotate until these hands roll over. We're going to see how far we can get, and right before they roll over, we're going to start to work backwards. Okay? Whatever we did coming forward is going to be the same way we do it backwards. So we're here. That bat's going to work all the way back. Great job. It's going to pick up and go around the shoulders, but the hips stay closed. That's going to pick up. Now the hips are going to close. Now the foot's going to pick up and be placed back. Then that foot's going to relax, and now we should be more in a neutral, relaxed position. That's one. We're going to do 3 of those, and then I'm going to put a ball on the tee. You're going to hit that ball until we're able to recreate the same feeling that we are on slow motion as when we're hitting it. And then we would move to a different location. Normally we go high and in, low and away, low and in, high and away. Always going to work the most extreme pitches. I want you to feel comfortable that you can hit these pitches here. So that way we do get into a game, right? We get into a game. Umpire is just calling this right here all day. We're not going to look for that 0-0. But when it's 1-2, we need to know that we're confident and comfortable that we can handle that pitch. You know what I mean? So if you can hit this pitch, you can hit this pitch. Everything in the middle, super easy. Okay, so go ahead and get into our stance. Go ahead and take a stride. Front knee as far as we can. Pick up and turn the rear knee. A little bit, there we go. Turn the hips as far as we can without the shoulders opening up. Good. Starting to feel that tension a little bit in the back. That baby. Start to slowly turn the shoulders around the spine. And then that's when we start doing that forearm click. Great job. That baby. Good. Stay on that plane. And we're going to reach out as far as we can. And then from there, we're going to rotate around that spine as far as we can. That baby. Now pause right here. Do you feel like our shoulders lined up with this PVC right here? Kind of push our chest back a little bit. There we go. Now watch this correction when we come back. Go ahead and start working our way back. Oh, baby. To the PVC. That's going to go around the shoulders. Oh, baby. Open up the hips. Reset the back foot. Atta baby. Great job. One more. I need this dang thing to connect. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, that's why it changed Wi-Fi's. Why'd it change Wi-Fi's? Let's try that out. All right. You ready? I'll bring this over here. So that way I can try and work on it. Stance. This one's going to be on you. I want you to try and do it right. Maybe keep turning the shoulders too. There we go. Alright, baby. Good. Great job. How'd that feel? Alrighty, sir. Trying to get this Rapsodo to get going so that way you can actually see your results. But go for it, sir. And we're going to hit as many as we need. Oh, there we go. Hold up. We're going to hit as many as we need until we're able to recreate that same feeling that we just had on the PVC, okay? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good to go. Yes, sir. Or you're actually going to go full swing. Full swing into it. Baby, how'd that feel? Good job. You let me know when you have the same feeling, okay?
Feels like I'm having like a lot better solid contact, like that I'm like staying more down now.
Yeah? Let's go, baby. Baby. How far do you think that ball goes? Don't cheat. Don't look at it.
The last one? Probably about that for like 71, 80.
Maybe 210? 208. Swing hard. And it's not necessarily with our hands, with our body. Okay. Alex Bregman has one of the best like visuals that I've ever heard someone talk about. His visuals are, he imagined he has flashlights on his shoulders, on his hips, on his knees. And he's trying to get the flashlights to go from facing this way to this way and as fast as possible. So from here, boom, facing this way. Let's see if we can do that, okay? How'd kid, how'd that feel? Hey, baby. Let me know when you get the same feeling. Or maybe even better. Okay. Yeah? Great job. Okay. Now we're going to work. Now we've kind of done it to the middle pitch. Now we're going to test it and go extreme. Go ahead and get into your stance. We're going to go extremes. All right. This pitch is on the inside white. I'm going to come down just a tad, but we're going to have to be extremely efficient to this pitch. All right. That means we're not going to be able to have any kind of extra movement, any slack, any little slip in our body moving forward. Otherwise, if I'm hitting this pitch, switch. You're good right there, actually. If I'm trying to hit this pitch, okay, and I slide forward, am I going to be able to hit this? No. If my rear leg stays in the same spot and I'm very efficient with my movement and my turn, I'm going to be able to still have enough space to build acceleration to be able to meet that ball and still be able to hit it and keep it fair. Okay? Get into your stance. Go ahead and take a stride. Front knee as far as we can. Pick up and turn the back foot. A little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to turn the hips. Now we're going to turn the shoulders, but don't do anything with the hands yet. Okay? All we're going to look to do is turn the shoulder, turn the shoulder, turn the shoulder. Great job. Then from there, keep turning if we can. We're going to turn as far as we can. From here, it's going to be that hand pivot and an extension. The baby. And then we're going to work away. Get that shoulder over that back knee. There you go. Now on this inside pitch, notice how much that helps. There we go. Now pause. Now we're going to move that back, that hand into the back shoulder. There you go. And go ahead and start bending. There we go. And then turning that as we get around. Atta baby. Turn the shoulders all the way before anything else. And then turn the hip. And then pick up. There we go. Atta baby. Okay. Now this next one. Let's try and find when we start to kind of leak forward. You know how when we've been finishing here a little bit. Let's see if we can try and keep it right here. Rotate all the way or push all the way. Rotate as far as we can. Back into the body. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. Go ahead and take a stride. Front knee as far as we can. Pick up and turn the back foot. There you go. Go ahead and start turning the hips. Now pause right there for me. Push our chest back just a little bit. There we go. Go ahead and start turning the hips. All right, baby, start turning the shoulders. Baby, we're going to go from, imagine this is your head and these are your shoulders. This way. Yeah, there we go. Now pause right there. Push our shoulders back just there. Perfect. Now go ahead and start turning that hand, and now we're going to work straight out to me like you're punching me. And now we're going to work around. Try and avoid rolling that over. Atta baby. Keep that up and keep this working up on that plane. There you go. Atta baby, let me know when you're as far as you can. Great job. Start working our way back. Beautiful. Back around the shoulder. Good. Baby. How are we feeling that? Weird. Good weird, bad weird, not sure yet. Okay, why good? What are you noticing with it?
Just like stretching stuff out,
Okay, kind of like putting a magnifying glass on each of the movements. What's like needed, what's not, so that way we can get the most stretch, the most tension. So a lot of the time what will happen is we can get into our stance and then we can kind of, instead of building tension, we can kind of push that out. So instead of me building that tension, I'm just kind of pushing it. I'm not building anything. Does that make sense? Okay. One more, kind of just nail down this movement, then we'll throw a ball on the tee, okay? Stride, front knee as far as you can. Pick up and turn that back foot. Baby, start turning the hips. Baby, pause. Keep that side check my PVC right here. It's not very far. There we go. Now turn the hips from there. Baby. Is our shoulder over our back knee? Baby. Go ahead, start turning the shoulders. There we go. Now notice how, have we done anything with our hands yet? And notice how it's already lined up with the barrel. Now all it is just a small turn and an extension. There we go. Work around that spine as far as we can. There we go. Bringing it back. My baby, still finish it out. Still going slow. Finishing every movement. Great job, dude. Keep doing it. My baby. So, as many swings as we need to recreate that same feeling that we just had with the PVC, okay? And these are full swings, full hacks. Let me see it. All right, baby, how'd that feel? Okay, throw another one on one side. I'm trying to grab my little picker-upper helper. Okay. Now, what didn't feel the same? Did we feel a little bit close to it? Here, okay. So if we felt a little bit close to it, do you think that it could have been us kind of pushing on that stride instead of reaching? Okay, let's try it out. Make a small adjustment. Test it. And if the adjustment doesn't work, do something different. This is all up to you. Hold your after swing on this next one for me. Hold. Oh. Notice how the shoulder's a little out in front of that knee. Now, do you see how much more space we just got from just simply going from here to here? That space is one. Do we feel like we're able to swing as fast as we normally can? Space is needed for acceleration. So if I'm really tight on this, I can't really accelerate. Now if I'm back here, now I can accelerate. Does that make sense? Right now, and that's why we have to be so efficient with this hind inside pitch, okay? Really fight to try and don't worry as much about going forward as we are about kind of getting that little bit of tension, okay? So you know that little bit of stretch that we get when we kind of lift that foot up, push that heel down just a little bit, and we kind of get that knee. Have you started doing any of the knee turns to the catcher at all? You know when we do them in the warm-up? So we can start doing them in our stride as well, and it's kind of one motion altogether, but it's when we're in our stance, and when I pick this foot up, I'm also going to turn that knee. So I'm picking this up and turning. I'm starting that coil, and that's what's going to kind of allow me to not need to fall forward. I'm going to be able to kind of be more so here and a reach versus a here and a fall. Does that make sense? Okay. Throw that in there if you want. Try it out. But the main thing right now is we're just too close to it. Keep our distance. Keep your space. Believe in that you're able to build enough acceleration on your own without needing to go get it. Hi, baby. Not bad, sir. And remember, these are up to your feeling. We're taking as many as you need.
It just doesn't feel like solid contact.
Okay, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. I want you to try and hit this ball like here. Get it in the air. Whatever you need to do. Allow yourself. There we go. Now, find your happy medium from there. Okay? Work from there. Now, I will say, that was hit really well. So, that's the difference of this. Is you didn't think you hit as hard because we didn't move like as much. There wasn't as much of us going forward and like kind of spinning. It was more of an efficient move. It's here, build my tension, snap, and my barrel accelerated. When normally, what did we notice last time we were here? What was the thing that normally started your swing? See what I'm saying? My baby. And that's why I like having this out, especially when we do this, so that way you're able to see what it's actually doing. Is that a kid? Yeah? Let's go, baby. Now we're going to go low and away. One sec, let me... Oh. There we go. Okay, we're going low and away. Now it's the same exact thing, okay? Same exact thing. But instead of us going shoulders rotating all as far as they can, then this coming in, we're going to go shoulders rotate, boom. It's only going to be the only difference, okay? Imagine your upper half as like the train at DIA. Do you know those trains just go in circles? Yeah. I actually got left on one. I didn't know that there was, I thought I had one more stop, and so I just waited. Everyone got off, and I had my headphones on. It's the one time I wore headphones while, like, needing to listen. I just stayed in there, and it, like, went all the way back, and I was like, oh, shit. And then it just had me doing a loop. Okay. But imagine that's our upper half, okay? Your upper half is just going to do this loop. Now, if it's a inside pitch, your hands are going to stay on the train for a lot longer. Turn, 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 inside pitch. For an outside pitch, they're not going to stay on for as long. They're going to go turn, turn, release. See what I'm saying? Now, upper half does the same thing. Movements to this pitch and to this pitch are the exact same once our foot hits the ground. Does that make sense? Beauty. Go ahead and hop into our stance. We're actually going to bring that back just a little bit. We're going to challenge up today, baby. Go ahead and hop in your stance. Stride. Front knee as far as we can. Pick up and turn the rear knee. Start turning the hips. Let me know when you're there. Start turning the shoulders. Now pause. Start turning the hands. Now, once we get to about there, start rotating everything at once. There we go. Alright, baby. Now stay on this rotation. Keep turning and keep letting this work its way up. Alright, baby. Start working your way back. And just remember, everything that we do forward, exact same thing we do backwards. There we go. Around the shoulder. Great job. Great job. Alright, baby. A little bit tough. Now you notice how on the inside pitch there was about this much extra, and now on this one there's not as much extra on the back end. Do you know why? So we're not going to be able to get our bat into the plane until about belly button kind of like here, okay? anything back here, I can't get my barrel turned and my shoulders turned. So for this inside pitch, we have to make contact with it back here. But I can get on plane back here. Does that make sense? For this outside pitch, I don't want you getting on plane back here, because that means now we're doing, it's the same motion, just instead of going here, we do here. But we can still work to get on plane early, okay? Then also, slight difference between this one and the inside one. On this one, I have a little bit of tilt, so I let it lay flat and then up a little bit. For the high and inside one, I lay it more flat. Because it's higher, it's not going to have a decline. This low and away will have a decline, okay? Stride, front knee as far as we can. Pick up and turn the back leg. Atta baby, start turning the hips. Start turning the shoulders. Baby, on you now. There we go. And keep turning. Pause. There you go. Keep turning all the way. Rotate all the way as far as we can. Start coming back. Pause. Get more of that bat on the PVC. There you go. Pause. A little bit more. Let me see you push that hip out and chest over the plate a little bit. There we go. Now keep rotating back. So the one difference that we're going to need to make a little bit for this low and away one versus this inside one is the low and away, we're going to have to get a little bit more hip hinge involved, okay? Who's your favorite hitter in the MLB, current or past? Yeah, he's a dude. Okay, did I ask you this last week? My bad, okay? The guy that I like to use Acuna in a lot of my videos. The one guy that makes it so dang easy to go over this is Mike Trout. He makes almost everything with hitting easy to talk about, but I took his first 300 home runs that he hit, went back, did slow motion of when he went foot plant, his hip hinge, his body angle, his body tilt, whatever, at foot plant. What is his angle? And then I took it at contact, and I also took it when he finished. He was able to maintain his angle throughout every single swing. So for the low and away pitch, we started here, we made contact here, and we finished here. For the high pitch, we started here, we made contact here, and we finished here. So if that means that once his foot hits the ground to when he finishes the swing, his body doesn't change angles, when do we need to get our angles changed? What portion of the swing? So, would our foot be in the air or on the ground? So would it be before stride or after stride? Okay, gonna challenge you on it. We're gonna go before, okay? So, what he does is once he gets his stride, he is able to put his foot down whenever he wants, but he's just waiting until the ball gets in the right position and to get the right hip hinge. So I'm here. That's a high pitch. I'm going to stay tall. Boom. Making contact. For that low pitch, I'm here. I'm seeing it low. I'm going to push those hips back. And now, boom, I'm able to make contact with that low pitch. Okay, so we're going to try and do that where our foot's in the air, our heel. If you went old Albert Pujols, when he was with the Cardinals, he just went heel up, heel down type thing, okay? Now, he was able to get his hip hinge with a heel up. So he's here. Heel was up, low pitch, boom. High pitch, boom. You see what I'm saying? For us, when we're in our stance and we're taking our stride, let your stride be a little bit slower. Pick up this angle a little bit sooner and allow yourself to get your hip hinge before our foot plants. And we're going to see a lot more barrel and a lot longer. Does that make sense? Let's try it out on this one. Stride. There we go. Pick up and turn the back knee. Start turning the hips. Start turning the shoulders. Oh, baby, on you now. Look how much more barrel we have for that. How much did you change? Did we change a lot? Or was it kind of just like...
It felt like a lot because it was only like that, and then it went like this.
So, do we, like, did you just completely change your, like, swing? Or was it just like a... Okay. Beauty. Beauty. But how much more did we get from that? Sorry. I worded that horrendously. Had a baby. Yep. Look how much longer we're on that, too. Keep that shoulder over the rear knee. There it is. Had a baby. We'll start working our way back. Get on plane as early as possible. Good. Had a baby. As many as you need. When you get the right one, let me know, and we'll switch it up, okay? It's weird, man, I know. There you go. Now, remember, if I'm trying to hit this pitch right here, and I go all the way forward, am I going to be able to hit that pitch now? No. I'm going to have to force myself, boom, stay here, work from behind it, and hit. And look, shoulder, hip, knee, shoulder right over that ankle. That means that I stayed in the middle of my body. I didn't lean to start to rotate, okay? Better. Better. And remember, you let me know when you like it, okay? Over exaggerate, pushing your hips back, and try and instead of hitting it at one spot, let's see if we can try and hit it back here, and then extend through it, okay? Get our hips pushed back. How did that feel? A little bit better? You want a couple more, or you like that? Beauty. Let's see if we can recreate that. Yeah? Want more, or you like it? Oh, baby. How's our timing right now? Oh, baby. You're warm? Beauty. So, we're going to go through. Get into your stance for me. We're going to hit this pitch. You are not going to hit the pitch I toss. You're going to get your timing from the pitch that I toss, but you're going to hit this one, okay? So I'm going to try and get it as close as I humanly can, so that way it's not like pitch coming inside and we're supposed to go to a lone away, all right? But I'm going to try and have it go as close as I can to it. You are hitting the ball off the tee, Go back, pick up the ball that you did not hit that I tossed, set it on there, and it's just going to be a little bit of a cycle, okay? You ready? Good. My baby. Push that down, all the way down. Yeah, there you go. Good. Couple more like this. How far do you think you just hit that ball? 150? Add 60 feet. Do you feel like you're swinging way harder than you were in the past?
I just feel like I'm making a lot better contact.
We're cleaning up the mechanic part of it. Okay. One sec. We're cleaning up the mechanics, and we're just moving efficiently and in the right way. And instead of having our hands trying to supply all the power, you're letting your big muscles try and do it right now. A couple more with this, and we're going to switch it up, okay? It's okay. I'll explain why that happens here in a little bit. There you go, baby. One more, last one here. There you go. Maybe let's get a quick pick. So the feel goods. Find for 3 of them. Pimp after each one you get. Have to show me or pimp it before you look at the hit or Rapsodo. What was that? The sensor? I have no, the sticker should be on the inside of it. Well done, dude. Hey, oh, show it off. How far do you think that pitch goes? Oh, okay. You think it was going to go that far? Baby. Fight for that second one here. So what? Keep getting your hack off. I like it. Keep doing it. Now, when you're waiting for that hack, sit in almost like an idle spot, like here. Right now, we're waiting for it as we're trying to move forward. That's what's making us a little antsy. Wait for it. Be ready. Get your G hack off. Get your daddy hack off. But instead of going here for that, you're going to go here. Boom. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes. Now find a happy medium with it. Great job. Hi, baby. Yeah, dude. Yes, sir. Great job. Baby, fight for that third one here. Good swing, little dude. Let's go. Dude gets after it. He gets after it, man. Let's go. Feel ourselves kind of here on that. That's the difficult part about baseball. Otherwise, every single good athlete in the world would be able to play it. But it's when you're off time, that's when you make money. It's going to be super rare for you to be on time with even 10% of the pitches that you see this coming year. So that means we have to do well on the 90% that we're not on time with. All right? Fight and hold. I know it's not easy. It's really easy when you're behind a screen and you're done playing to just keep saying it, but it's hard to be the one to actually do it, okay? There we go. Yes, sir, baby.
Thank you guys so much for watching that RBI baseball video. Again, I'm Coach Connor. To my right is where I have all of my information. If you want to get in contact with me, I do lessons, one-on-one, group classes for hitting and infield. If you guys would like more information, check out any of my other social medias. Feel free to reach out. Guys, go ahead, comment down below. Try to let me know you guys watched the entire video. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Go hit some tanks.